Hello folks, my name's Rob Kennedy. How you going? I'm here to talk about writing and crap like that. All sorts of crap. What I want to talk about first, as soon as I get my stupid computer to work properly, is a couple of good books. Oh, look at this. Oh, where is it? Thanks, but this isn't for us. By Jessica Page Morrell. Fantastic. If you want to really get into what an editor thinks about your writing, get this book. It's changed my life. It's really turned me around as a writer. I can now do things which I never thought I could do, and I never believed I could do until this person here, this one, Jessica Page Morrell, told me how to do in a book. And she tells it in such a commanding and such a enlightening way, such a funny way that you'll be transfixed when you read it, as I was. And here's another one. It's an Australian book on grammar. Oh, The Little Green Grammar Book by Mark Tredenick. Mark Tredenick is an Australian writer, an Australian poet. Actually met him once. He's quite a guy. He gets lots of gigs around town because he's so good at what he does. So it's on grammar, so get that, and that'll help you out with your writing too. And here's another good little Australian book, Bereft by Chris Womersley. Met him too at the recent 2011 Sydney Writers Festival. Great guy, and just to prove it, there you go. He's signed it for me too, Rob. Hope you enjoy it, Chris. 2011. Now, great book. It's really strange. It's weird. It does some really things which I hadn't. Some really strange things which I haven't experienced in writing before. He's got magical and mystical elements in there. He talks about Ouija boards and seances and things, but the writing makes you feel very uneasy. Some of the situations that happen with two little girls, one's his sister and one seems to be some sort of mystical character that's in the book. I'm only halfway through it, as you can see there, but it's worth a read. It's not a thick book. I'm reading it from my book club here where I live, and it's a magical book so far. I think it is. The noise you're hearing in the background, it's not. No, don't have to worry about copyright. That's me. That's my music. Some of my electronic music, which I've recently digitized. I recorded on tape back in the early 80s. I started out my career as a composer and always wanted to be a composer, but I moved on to writing. I still play the piano. I used to play the violin, the trumpet, the flute, guitar for 4 years. Classical guitar I studied for 4 years, but now I'm a writer. Why am I a writer? There's things I can't do with music. There's things I can't do with poetry. I'm a poet. I run the Australian poetry group Diverse. What I probably need to do is sign off now and come back a bit later and tell you a bit more about writing. This is just an introduction to me, and I'll be posting some other stuff shortly, so I will catch you soon. Bye-bye.